Hi, I'm Ewan Roberts and you're watching Talk Norwich City.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Talk Norwich City here, back for another video. I hope you guys are doing really well today. I'm back for an international roundup. The international break ended a few days ago. Thankfully, it is a horrible time for all football fans, but you know, it was a successful international break for Norwich City. No injuries, lots of great performances. So let's go straight through them now. Nathan Redmond scored for the England under-21s and was very impressive throughout. I did watch one of the England under-21 games, and Nathan Redmond was certainly one of the key performers. A really nice goal he scored, similar to the finish to his goal against Sunderland, sort of underneath the keeper, a one-on-one finish. And it's great to see Nathan Redmond really improving on his finishing. You know, he was poor finishing probably his first season and the starting half of last season. But this season he's really hit the ground running. 3 goals already for him. A couple of goals for his under-21 age group, and he's doing really well. And I think it was an absolute travesty that Nathan Redmond wasn't given a shot in the first team when England had really meaningless games, and that could have been a fantastic experience for Nathan Redmond to see whether he was ready for that senior step up into the England first team. But anyway, no injuries, a good goal for Nathan Redmond, and he continues to impress for the under-21 side. Alex Tettey doing really well for Norway. He scored a couple of goals, including an absolute peach of a half volley against Italy. Unfortunately, Norway didn't go through automatically, so they've got to go through another like qualification process, like a knockout round. But he scored 2 goals and he looked really good. I've been a bit critical of Alex Tettey's discipline this season. I think he cost us all 3 points at West Ham, but he is a good player. He stepped up on the international stage and he's added goals to his game. That's something he needs to try and do in this Norwich setup, because at the moment goals are coming from all areas of the pitches, all areas of the pitch, and Alex Tettey hasn't really come up with the goods in front of goal yet. But I'm sure he'll score a screamer this season. He normally gets a screamer a season. But it's great to see him performing really well for Norway. Martin Olsson done well for Sweden. He played 90 minutes. But they also need a playoff qualification thing to go through. It's good to see Martin Olsson getting minutes under his belt and avoiding injury. It means that these are sort of acting as friendly games for him, but under a competitive environment for Sweden. I mean, he needs minutes under his belt. I think he will come back to the player he once was for Norwich City with minutes under his belt. But at the moment, he just can't get ahead of Robbie Brady. But this is fantastic for Martin Olsson, playing important games and not for Norwich City. So it's allowing him to get time under his belt. And I thought he looked quite good. I saw the highlights of the Sweden game. I thought he looked good. He looked a lot more solid defensively than what he did when he's played for Norwich City this season. So that was really good. Wes Hoolahan coming up with the goods for his country as well. Ireland beat Germany actually, which was a fantastic result for them, and he was man of the match in that game. Just an absolutely incredible performance from him. He was simply running the show. He was running rings around Germany at times. These are world-class players he was against, and he was doing it for Ireland. I think it is an absolute travesty, once again, how Wes Hoolahan doesn't have more caps for his country. It only seems like now people are realising just how good Wes Hoolahan is, and unfortunately he hasn't really got that much longer left in the game, unless he goes on to be like a 38-year-old magician, which I'm sure he will be. But he's getting on a bit now. The legs are starting to go. It's a real shame that he didn't get more of an international run out earlier on in his career. But another great performance from Wes Hoolahan, helping his country out. We had a few players playing for Scotland. We had Graham Dorrans playing a whole game against Gibraltar. Graham Dorrans has been one of my players of the season so far. Admittedly, this wasn't really that tough competition. Scotland ended up winning 6-0, but Dorrans looked really solid in the middle. Goes unnoticed, I think, in a lot of games, and he sort of did in this Scotland game as well. But he was doing the nitty-gritty work, the work that needs to be done in the middle, and really classy on the ball as well. Russell Martin and Stephen Whittaker were in the squad but were named on the bench. Unfortunately, Scotland didn't qualify for the Euros, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's good to see that all of them players escaped without injury from the qualification process, because at the end of the day, that is all I care about, because I want them fit for the club, and Martin and Whittaker are key players in this squad this season, so I'm kind of glad they were rested against Gibraltar, which isn't a massive game for them. They were already out, you know, great to avoid injury. And also, Harry Toffolo doing really well for the England under-20s. Got an assist in his first game, really nice assist as well, and doing the business for his respective England age group. I think Harry Toffolo is probably one of our best youth players, if not the best youth player at the moment, so it's good to see he's getting some international experience under his belt, and I'm sure he will go on to good things for England. He looked really good. All the other players looked really good. Let me know what you think of the players you saw. You might have seen games that I didn't. I caught a lot of the international games. I do like following to see how our players got on, but I've missed a few of them, so let me know how what you thought of the players in the international break. And yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. That is our international roundup. Norwich City players, well done to you. You've done fantastic. You've done your country's proud. I'm proud of you all. I'll see you in a video very soon. Peace out. I don't normally get starstruck, but Grant, it's an absolute pleasure to speak to you tonight, mate. You've just done Tales for the City speech. How was it, mate?
Yeah, it was really good. I think everyone enjoyed it. Well, I think everyone will go away enjoying it. It seemed like it's good. Obviously a good bunch of